Hello! After what may or may not be intro music, I haven't decided that yet at the point of recording. Welcome all to what will hopefully be the first episode of a podcast. I am your host, maybe prime thing for the moment. My name is Thomas Wrightson, that's Wrightson with a W, and I am an author of, I suppose I could call myself genre fiction. And if this sounds really weird and off the cuff, that's because it is. This episode is not going to be strictly scripted. It's basically an introduction to what the podcast is going to be. My concept for this is to basically give myself an outlet that allows me to talk into the ether, which I'm rather good at because I tend to talk to myself. It's one of the things that allows me to stay sane. You know how it goes. Anyway. The things that I'm planning to do are, well, basic updates, obviously. I'm also thinking of something that I might call Author Explains or Author Introduces, which is talking about stories in different media, whether it be books, television, films, games, and stuff that crosses the line between the two, which is a bit of a hobby interest of mine. The other is, well, I've already said basic work updates, haven't I? The other is readings of short stories. Well, mostly mine, but I'll probably also be reading some that are outside the scope of copyright, so I won't get blitz-bombed into whatever it is. And the other thing is I'm hoping to give some shout-outs to fellow creatives that I meet or I like their work. So doing my little bit for us fellow authors or game writers, script writers, however many things, what's its doodahs there are. This is going to be very short, and my reading speed for things like the short stories may be wildly all over the place, and also depending on how many fluffs I get and how few or many I end up doing in the middle of a recording, I will probably be doing something along the lines of an outtake reel at the end, because I actually like that in programs. It shows that the creator is very much not a completely 100% cold stone cold, I did one there, professional. It makes them more human and that makes them more relatable. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get this uploaded without too many problems, and maybe intro music, maybe not. It depends how much of a hassle it is. I'll also need to find something that won't get me atom bombed into copyright oblivion. But there are several bits of music that can do that. So everyone, ladies, gentlemen, anyone in between, all of you wonderful neurodivergent people, neuro and gender divergent, I do apologise, I almost forgot gender divergent there. I'll probably need to redo that. Oh, the main thing is, this podcast will be here, hope it's nice and casual. And if it gets popular enough, I'm not saying it will, it might just float around in the void forever, I will probably be doing answers to questions, which will be fun. I mean, Caitlin Doty does it on Ask a Mortician, or she used to anyway. She's gone in for more serious, long subjects, which have their place, but I do miss the old format sometimes, but I'm getting off topic. So, this is Thomas Wrightson, author and weirdo, as I've called myself on my website. I might change that in the future, saying I hope we shall be good companions going forward, and here's to the next instalment of my writing career. Talking into the void. Oh, good grief. See ya! Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your host preparing to make a podcast. I do hope this works, and I hope I don't sound like a complete idiot and a weird thing coming out the other end. Message ends. Well, I sound like something. All the bass notes went. Testing distance. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, minus. Does it work when I talk loud? I do wonder what my voice sounds like to other people. I mean, good lord. Okay, I do wonder what my voice sounds like to other people.
Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? Sing with me a song of silence and blood. The rain falls but can't wash away the mud. Within my ancient heart dwells madness and pride. Can no one hear my cry?
If even that sounds bad, I'm going to reconsider this. Okay, I guess it doesn't. Looks like I'm going to go through with this. Hopefully, at the other end of this, I'll be able to create something that's a podcast, which hopefully will get me a little bit more noticed in this horribly competitive world. Oh well, I'm going to need to do this. Oh, good grief. See you on the other side.